Have you ever wondered how SpaceX launches its satellites? Welcome to the fascinating world of space exploration, where the extraordinary is just another day at the office. Today, we're going to talk about a particular mission of SpaceX involving their workhorse, the Falcon 9 rocket. This mighty vessel embarked on a journey to carry 22 second-generation satellites, a part of SpaceX's ever-growing Starlink internet service constellation. But the road to the stars wasn't without its bumps. The Falcon 9 was initially held at bay, not by technical glitches or mechanical failures, but by the unpredictable nature of our planet's upper-level winds. The winds of Earth, it seems, have a say in our journey to the stars. And while the winds eventually subsided, there was another holdup. NASA's Psyche mission, an ambitious endeavor aimed at studying a metal asteroid, took precedence, causing the Falcon 9 to stand down for a while. But as we know, the universe rewards patience. And so, the Falcon 9 had its moment under the spotlight, ready to soar into the cosmos, contributing to a service that's already being used by over 2 million subscribers in more than 60 countries. Now let's delve into the details of this exciting mission. The countdown for the launch was a tense one. The anticipation was thick in the air as the U.S. Space Force's 45th Weather Squadron, based at Cape Canaveral, predicted a 60% chance of acceptable weather for the launch. As the day wore on, the odds improved, with an 80% chance of clear skies by the end of the launch window. This wasn't the first attempt to get this Falcon 9 and its precious cargo of 22 second-generation Starlink satellites off the ground. Just 6 days earlier, on October 8th, a launch attempt was abruptly aborted with a mere 23 seconds left on the clock. The culprit? Upper-level winds that would have made the ascent too risky, but as they say, the show must go on, and so it did. A West Coast Starlink launch proceeded just a few hours later. Meanwhile, back at Cape Canaveral, SpaceX made the decision to put their launch on hold, not due to any technical issues or further weather complications, but rather at the request of NASA. The space agency had its own mission to prioritize: the Falcon Heavy launch of the Psyche asteroid mission. This is a testament to the collaborative spirit that drives the space exploration industry. Competing interests and tight schedules are put aside when it comes to the greater goal of expanding our understanding of the cosmos. In this instance, SpaceX took a back seat, allowing NASA's mission to take precedence. Despite the delay, SpaceX didn't need any of its 5 backup launch opportunities. The Falcon 9 rocket, standing tall and proud on Pad 40, was ready for its mission. The successful launch was a reminder of the incredible precision and resilience of these spacefaring technologies, even in the face of unpredictable weather and last-minute schedule changes. After liftoff, the Falcon 9 embarked on its southeast journey. The rocket, a marvel of modern space exploration, was like a star ascending into the night sky. Its mission was clear, and its determination unwavering. As the Falcon 9 cut through the Earth's atmosphere, its first stage booster, B-1067, prepared for separation. This was no ordinary piece of machinery. Having previously completed 13 successful flights, it was a seasoned veteran in the world of space travel. 2.5 minutes into the flight, the first stage booster did what it was designed to do. It separated from the second stage, its mission complete, and began its journey back to Earth. The journey back was an arc downrange, a calculated trajectory leading directly to the drone ship, a short fall of gravitas. This autonomous barge was stationed in the Atlantic Ocean, east of the Bahamas, some 420 miles from Cape Canaveral. With precision and grace, the first stage booster touched down, marking another successful landing for SpaceX's reusable rocket technology. Meanwhile, the Falcon 9 continued its mission. The second stage, now at the helm, was tasked with reaching the target orbit. This orbit was inclined at 43 degrees to the equator, a specific path charted for the deployment of the Starlink satellites. The Falcon 9's second stage had another crucial role to play. It needed to perform 2 burns, a technical term for firing its engines, to place the satellites into the required orbit. This orbit was a specific one, measured as 182 by 176 miles. With the first stage booster safely landed, the second stage had its own job to complete. It was now the torchbearer, carrying on the mission's flame as it journeyed towards the completion of this ambitious endeavor. The final stage of the mission was the deployment of the Starlink satellites. This process is a carefully orchestrated dance in the void of space. After reaching the desired orbit, the Falcon 9's second stage has to perform 2 critical burns. These burns are essentially firing the engine for a specific duration and power level. They are designed to adjust the spacecraft's trajectory, allowing it to perfectly position itself for satellite deployment. These burns are calculated with remarkable precision. The aim is to place the satellites into a very specific orbit, 182 by 176 miles above Earth. This is a relatively low orbit, which helps the satellites provide broadband internet with minimal latency. The timing of this operation is crucial. The satellites are packed closely together, and each one must be released at just the right moment to avoid collisions and ensure each satellite can find its own path in the vast expanse of space. And just over an hour into the flight, the satellite stack was successfully deployed. This marked the successful completion of the mission, with 22 more Starlink satellites joining the constellation, ready to provide internet services to more than 2 million subscribers across over 60 countries. The launch of the Falcon 9 rocket was more than just a spectacle. It underscored the importance of SpaceX's role in revolutionizing the space industry. With every successful launch, they demonstrate the practicality and efficiency of reusable rockets, reshaping our understanding of what's possible. The Falcon 9 carried 22 second-generation satellites for SpaceX's Starlink internet service. This mission was not just about reaching orbit, but about bringing connectivity to the farthest corners of our world. The Starlink service now boasts more than 2 million subscribers across over 60 countries. Imagine the magnitude of that impact. From remote villages to bustling cities, people are now connected, accessing information and opportunities like never before. SpaceX's influence extends beyond just launches. They're creating a world where space technology directly impacts our daily lives. By expanding global connectivity, SpaceX is not just reaching for the stars, but bringing them within our grasp. The successful launch of the Falcon 9 rocket is a testament to SpaceX's growing influence in the space industry.